Hello, everybody. Welcome to part two. I don't know if I'm going to make this a separate video or not. Probably will, but
Yeah, we're probably gonna make this. So this is gonna be our little post-recording reaction of the movie, which
yeah, this is about 10, 15 minutes after we recorded that other thing. We just looked up a few basic facts, rendered our recordings,
yeah,
stuff like
blah
that.
blah blah.
Found out that this episode apparently has some very strong connections to an episode in season 4.
Yeah, we could maybe potentially, maybe not. I
That's
guess.
yeah, we're not going to talk about that. We've only gotten up to the episode 3 of season 2 so far.
Yeah, so
So,
we can't really say for sure, but anyways, let's talk about this movie.
oh boy,
I'll go have to.
it's a movie.
It was a movie. I'm gonna say it's not that bad when you compare it to the others.
I will give you that much. That they could have very easily screwed it up by having a love triangle, or worse. And I thought for a while that's what they
Yeah,
were
I
going to
felt
do.
like
But they didn't.
yeah, which is good, thank God. But I honestly felt like the forced romance really didn't work out as well. Like it's supposed to be something that you work into, but it's like a miss.
I mean, the worst part is they've done this in every movie so
They've
far.
done it. Yeah, they've done it in every movie. Shove a little bit of romance in there. See what happens. See what will happen.
And there's like this movie, and especially like there's no point to it. Why is it there?
Why is it there? Well, and this movie maybe reaffirmed my hatred for Rarity.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it's not exactly hard to hate her, especially in these Equestria Girls movies.
Oh no, it's
I mean, she's bad in general, but she's especially bad
yeah,
here.
she's just bad in general. And then we get to talk about a guy who's named Filthy Rich.
Timber,
Timber Gloriosa.
Flash. He's totally not Sonic, I swear.
Yeah, he's totally not Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, if he was Sonic the Hedgehog, wouldn't he use those seven elemental stones and, you know...
Oh, I don't doubt that he could have used them if he tried.
Yeah, he would use them and then he became Super Sonic and saved the day.
Oh, wait, sorry. Super Flash. Totally different.
Totally different. Sorry, not stepping on any toes. But I would say this movie is not that bad.
So, I'm not a fan of rating systems. I would maybe give it a 6 out of 10. Slightly above
I would
average.
give it a 7 out of 10. The only reason why I lost some points was because I felt like they did the continuity very well. Like,
I'll give you that much. But they only really brought that up for one scene.
no, they brought it up for.
And they kind of had to do that anyway because, you had Twilight there.
No, they brought it up several times. Where during the fact where Gloriosa was going crazy, Fluttershy was saying, "Okay, why does this always happen to us?"
Because they're doomed.
No, more like they're used to this sort of thing at this point.
I guess, but
Yeah.
still.
Unfortunately,
I'm just looking through all the pictures right now.
yeah. But then we got ourselves a pretty crappy recording of the whole thing. I was like, "What just happened?"
Yeah, they even had a spot of the recording where they literally pause the video, go back into their thing, and rewind and everything.
Yeah. So
Like, wow. We probably should have just watched it on Netflix, but one, my internet's not very good. Two, I didn't know it was on Netflix until after the fact. And three, as you said before when we were off camera, do we really want this on our Netflix history?
no, I don't think anyone would look at me straight in the face ever again. But yeah, I would say this movie was pretty good. I mean, the new magical transformation scenes of the magical girl thing. It was
So,
like,
did they ever change out of that after they got them? It just seems like they were obsessed with them at that point. It's like,
yeah,
oh yeah, I'm gonna wear this all the time from now on.
that could be the case. I mean, I kind of like Twilight's uniform the best. I don't know. Who would you say you?
I'm not gonna talk
You're
fashion.
not gonna talk fashion.
I'm the wrong person for that.
No, of course. I feel like I'm the only guy that ever talks about the fashion here.
And that's part of the reason why I like having you around for these.
Oh yeah, is that how it is?
Well, it makes it easier because then I don't have to talk about
No,
it.
you have to. No, I'm gonna let you talk about it.
They're wearing clothing.
They're wearing.
It covers their bodies.
Okay. I can tell you're. All right, I'm getting out of here. Like I said, this movie for me was a 7 out of 10. I kind of like the continuity. They always added in a little bit of, oh god, this is just like what happened when blah 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 attacked, or
So they even acknowledge the fact that they were constantly ripping off their other movies.
no, they're constantly acknowledging the fact that they always get shoved into some sort of magical terrible magical thing. I'm like, yeah, you are. Deal with it.
And you're all a bunch of idiots. Seriously, the second Clarissa Daisy walked out there on that stage, and the only reason I know her name is because I'm on the wiki gallery, and it says it. But the second she walked out there, we both pointed to her and just said, bad guy.
A bad guy.
Right.
Yeah,
I literally did it.
yeah, you literally did it. I just went like, yep, she's the bad guy. Like, you could tell right away with a character like her, she's going to be the bad guy. But luckily, her feelings,
And she wasn't completely evil.
like she
but...
didn't plot like world domination or something. She was just like, I want to protect my camp. It's been in my family for generations, and I understand that. You don't want to give up something you love. But
I was actually kind of disappointed that they didn't go down the Gaia route, though.
yeah,
I was kind of hoping that's what they would do.
yeah, I was kind of hoping for an epic confrontation between the monster Sunset Shimmer and the monster Midnight Sparkle versus the Gaia Force, and they fight over a lake with magic all around, just like that one.
That would have made sense.
Just like that one scene and episode, and like at the end of season 4, I think, where Twilight fights this monstrous thing.
I haven't gotten that far yet. I wouldn't know.
I don't know. I just saw the synopsis and I saw like a couple scenes on it. There were some people.
But we'll get to that some year. But we have a lot of catching up to do.
We do. But I did see someone use it as an AMV. I was like, so they can do action scenes. I felt like this was a perfect time for an action scene. I felt like it would be a little bit more cooler that way, but
it would have been, but I mean, I guess they kind of had a little bit of action go on during that song, a little bit. That wasn't really a combat fight or anything, but I mean, they still had action.
It was more like them trying to escape more than anything. But anyways, I felt like that was potential wasted there. I felt like you could have done a little bit better there, but
yeah, I really don't want to talk about this, but I kind of feel like we have to, because we brought it up so much during the commentary.
Yeah.
The love triangle.
I don't
know. I don't want to talk about it either, but it was so obviously shoehorned in, it has to be brought up.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Shoehorned 100% and had no place in there.
I'm pretty sure the first draft didn't even have it. I'm almost certain that what happened is that in later drafts, the producer wanted it or something like that, and therefore it had to be added in.
Yeah, like the first draft must have been like, no love triangle. This is dumb.
I doubt they even had a love interest.
Yeah, the love interest.
It's like that Timber guy might have had a crush on Twilight, but that's the most it would have been.
Honestly, I consider Timber to be the best character to me so far because he was like the anchor of everything. You
need a straight man. You said that in the commentary too. It's just
he was the anchor. He was the support for the sister, which I kind of liked. It kind of showed who was the older brother in that situation.
Even when you have a little sister with superpowers trying to. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say she tried to destroy the. Well, she kind of tried to destroy the camp. She wasn't doing that until the end, though.
No, she wasn't, and then it kind of got over her, and she kind of got consumed by it. I'm done. 7 out of 10. It was the best movie so far.
If they spelled it as Gaia in here, what? It's Gaea. Isn't that the way you said you wanted it spelled?
No, it's the way it was spelt. Originally.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they don't do it Gaia, or else they'll be ripping off that one Sonic game.
Sonic game took it from Latin, though. I fact-checked that one.
You fact-checked that one?
Yeah, it's Latin for Earth.
Well, that just happened.
I don't know what that guy is supposed to... In fact, I'm going to check that right now, too. There's going to be a brief cut in the recording. Okay, never mind. A fact check proved absolutely nothing.
Oh, yeah. No, wait. It's in Greek mythology.
Oh, so that's why I wasn't seeing anything. I got the wrong language.
Yeah, it's in Greek mythology, Gaia, or you can spell it as Gaea. You can spell it either or, so they're right.
Okay. So my bad, it's not Latin, it's Greek.
Yeah. And you could spell it either way, Gaia or Gaea.
There any significant difference between the two, or are they literally the exact same thing?
They're both same spell. They're both different spelling for the same person.
Okay.
It's just the more commonly used one is Gaia.
All right. Well, anyway, we should wrap this up. So we've already given
Yeah.
our opinions on this. Thank y'all for watching.
Final.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.